Hey guys, I'm Sarah W and this is Amy from BU Coaching, and today we're going to talk to you about how the language you use can affect your mindset.
Yeah, and more specifically, how you use this language in everyday life without even realizing that you're doing it, how it can affect how you feel, your mindset. And what I want you to really be thinking about during this video is how often do you use the sentence, I have to, and where does that apply to you in your life?
Right, so Amy, this completely resonates with me. Every morning when I get up, I get myself overwhelmed instantly with, I have to get up, I have to feed the baby, I have to make lunches, I have to get the kids to school, I then have to go to work, I have to write my emails, I have to pick the kids up, and instantly I just feel like my whole day is spent doing things that I have to do.
Yeah, for sure. So the big question really that I have for you then is, do you really have to do all of those things?
I feel like I have to.
Yeah.
I don't. The kids have to get to school and lunches have to be made.
Yeah.
I feel that way.
It is kind of true, but let's talk about how we can start to change the language around it. So I know that you guys already speak about using want to at Tribe, and that's so powerful and definitely something that I can really appreciate. But with a lot of the everyday household chores and things like that, it can be really hard to resonate with, I want to do the washing up today. I want to clean the kitchen at 11 o'clock at night before I go to bed. So what I want you to be able to start to do, and all of you guys at home as well, is to start changing the language to I choose to. So it's so much more empowering for you, and you're taking responsibility for all of these things that you're doing. Instead of spending your whole day doing all of these things that you have to do for probably everybody else and not yourself, rather than going and actually doing things that you're choosing to do. Now, it can be difficult still to resonate with choose to, so I'm going to give you a little trick. What you can do, if it's still not really sitting 100% with you, is ask yourself why. So I'll get you to do it with one of your examples. So what's your biggest one you think at the moment?
So today, obviously, I was coming here to film with you, and I got up and I had to get the kids ready for school.
Yep.
So what you're saying is, I get up, I should be saying, I choose to get the kids ready for school.
Yeah.
I choose to make them breakfast.
Yeah.
And I choose to drop them at school.
So why did you choose to get up and get the kids ready for school today?
Because the other option is to choose not to.
Yeah. And so what would have happened if you didn't do that?
They'd be here right now
And
on this lounge.
How would you feel having them here right now?
I'd be frustrated with them.
Definitely.
I wouldn't be getting my work done.
Yeah. So the trick is to really just start to think about, okay, well, this might not necessarily be something that I want to do, but why am I choosing to do it? And then is that answer more empowering for you?
Yeah. So by acknowledging the fact that I have a choice in it, it automatically sits better for me anyway, just that I'm choosing to do it.
Yeah.
But I also, maybe it actually gives me that space to realize or to even question what is the other choice.
Yeah.
And do I actually want that choice or not? Because instantly, actually, by them going to school, I now have a lot more options to choose to do other things today.
Yeah, for sure. Hit the nail on the head.
Beautiful. Thanks. So what advice would you give the ladies to change their language today?
So the first trick for anything that you would like to start to change is to be aware of it. You probably do this every single day without even recognizing that you're doing it. So start to catch yourself out. The second thing is not to beat yourself up over it. When you do notice that you're doing these things, it's okay. You've lived a lifetime of creating these habits. It's just about starting to recognize them before you can then start to change them. So keep a bit of a tally, write them down in your phone, do a little journaling later on tonight once the day's over, and see when you can catch yourself out with everything that you've said have to for that day. And then start to think about, okay, instead of I have to do this, why did I choose to do that today? And then how can you expand that into the next day and the next day? And you're going to start to notice that your mindset's going to start to change.
Beautiful. Let's give it a go.